Okay, so I wanted to make mention of the reliable agencies available that these agencies have been in business for a very long time, and they're pretty much legit, and they're pretty much how can I put it, reliable. At least you know, for one, that they have your best interest at heart. Okay, number one on the list is gonna be the agents that I used. I'm gonna be biased like that because, of course, I didn't have any issues with them. Okay, that is my personal opinion. Yeah, and each opinion might be different from person to person, and that is O'Grady Payton International. O'Grady Payton International. That was the agents that I used. My contract with them was I needed to do 4,160 contract hours, which was equivalent to about 2 years and some change. And if you're doing 40 hours per week, that runs by so quick, you could be done even less. I mean, you could be done within 2 years if you do 40 hours every week. All right, so that's O'Grady Payton International. The second one on the list, of course, I'm gonna say Avant Healthcare Professionals. Why? Because they've also been in the business for a very long time. O'Grady Payton has been in business for over 30 something years. Okay, and then the second one, Avant Healthcare Professionals. I like Avant Healthcare Professionals because they even have that 6 weeks orientation program where they're going to put you in a class for 6 weeks. They teach you about, just culture in the US, just transitioning, how they just help you transition properly here in the United States. It's a very good program. At least you don't feel lost. Okay, yeah, so they get to orient you for 6 solid weeks. You're in class for that. They actually pay you, I think, minimum wage. So Avant is on the second of my list. Okay, and their contract hours is 5,160, which is equivalent to about 3 years. But the goodness with Avant is that every hour that you work overtime counts towards your contract, which is a good thing, meaning that you can be done quicker than the 3 years if you put in the hours. Okay, and then I'm also gonna make mention of, these are the top 2 that I trust and pretty much know that you won't go wrong. All right, and then the others. Now the others, there's MedPro. Okay, MedPro, and then there's also Adavia. There's also Interstaff. There's also Passport USA. There's also Worldwide Staffing. There's also Connexus. There's also Shearwater. There's also Adex. There's also there a lot. All right, I cannot really mention all of them, but these are the ones that I know of, and I know people that have actually used them and have actually been successful. Oh, the other one is Westways. Yeah, so the process of coming here to the United States is long. You need so much patience, so much grace. Right now we are in retrogression. There are people that have passed their NCLEX. They're just waiting for their embassy dates and all that. It's like they've just everything is just frozen. Nothing is moving. Right now, the other visa bulletin that I actually looked at for the rest of the world, it has actually gone back to as far as 2020, 2021. Yeah, so everything right now is just quiet. All right, so the process of coming here to the United States is pretty much, it needs a lot of patience. All right, but what I always tell people is that the wait is worthwhile. And it also, once you come here, you have your green card, you have everything that you need to be able to, it sets you up for success. All right, once this whole entire process of waiting is done, it's smooth. And for me, after you pass NCLEX, it's like, a whole weight has been lifted off your shoulder. So it's actually even worth waiting, because you know that you're not any more stress or worried about exams and all that. You're just waiting for time. You're just waiting for that interview. So for me, after you pass NCLEX and all that, it actually even gets easier because you're just waiting for, you know, things to happen. Yeah, so those are some of the agencies that I wanted to mention. I hope you can make use of them and go ahead and apply. All right, bye. Thank you for watching.